No, it's not so much education. I think I, it's belief, and I uh, did a short session on last week, and um, Andrew just asked me to kind of narrow it down a bit over a few minutes as opposed to a bit longer. And I apologize to those guys who were there on Wednesday. But yeah, it's really for those people I haven't met before. Um, I'm a doctor specialized in anesthetics. Been involved in the business for about 33 years now. And I think the initial skepticism that I had um, is perhaps how a lot of people approach not only the product, but also the business. And that was certainly me. I didn't want to know anything about the product. It was nutrition. And as far as I was concerned, that was a waste of time. Eat the right things and you're doing okay. Uh, what happened for me was I got hepatitis. I was very unwell, and Pat, my wife, insisted that I take the daily vitality pack and a lot of other things, and I could feel the difference. And that um, changed my skepticism about the product. I still didn't know why it worked. But as time has gone by, obviously there's been a huge amount of research and and explanation, and yeah, I mean, I think we're just very fortunate to be involved in a company, Neolife, with the research and development that they have had over the many years, and um, it was it was obviously that personal use which convinced me. But then at the time, I was a research fellow in anesthetics at the time, and I was doing a lot of reading in the library, and I came across omega 3. And that was something that Pat had been telling me about. And I was trying my best not to listen. And But there was an article in the New England Journal of Medicine, which is a very reputable uh, medical research paper, and it was talking about omega 3 and the benefits. So that sparked my interest as well. And then, of course, being able to speak with Dr. Arthur First and hearing and reading about his world-renowned expertise, particularly, strangely enough, in heavy metals. And um, he, he just was able to convince me about the basic philosophy of the company, which was based in nature, but backed by science. And he had that science, he had that expertise, and he built around him a group of people, which has turned out to be our scientific advisory board. And at the moment, that comprises, I think, 9 people, and they're all experts in their areas. And, it just convinces me more and more about the product. And so it's easy to speak to people when you are convinced about the effectiveness of the product. We've had an interesting little thing personally over the last 6 months. Pat's messed up her knee, and was really struggling. A bit of rest helped, but it didn't do the whole thing. And then we went walking in the Berg, and it really got debilitating. I mean, she was crippled by it. Started on the full motion, not again because she thought it would fix it, because she was using omega-3 and carotenoids and all those sorts of things. But after a couple of days of fairly random use of full motion, in other words, not taking it every 3 times a day, she started getting that the pain relief. And of course, that immediately sparked, okay, now we'll take it 3 times a day. And it was within that period of, a week or 10 days, and pain relief was amazing, and function obviously was just back to normal. And that had been a full 6 months of just not working. So it just reinforces the conviction about the quality of the product and what that's doing. So yeah, if I can say, just it's the conviction about what we have in our hands, and the conviction about what the company has done over a prolonged period of time, 60 years of research, development, and being at the forefront of research into so many different areas, that we can go out there very, very confidently to talk about our product. And the fact that we have an amazing business that goes with it, that is as credible and effective as the product, then we've got a winning combination, really do.